Okay, who's from out of town? Yeah! Oh, give yourselves a toast.
Cheers, darlings.
Cheers, darlings. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay.
Muhlenberg County, Kentucky.
Here we go. Kentucky.
Muhlenberg.
Nice. That show Justified, not that tall. All right, we ready?
Yes!
For you geniuses out there, Einstein, I watch him walk in, remove his wedding ring, run a comb through his greased hair, and sit down in front of the beautiful bartender. He opens with, "So, you're working, huh?" Mile High Club for those who flew in here. The stewardess gave me her number as the plane was taking off. I smiled and thought, if this plane goes down, our first date would be quick, but definitely a sure thing. It's okay to have fun with poetry. I know there's been a lot of death talk. Here's a death poem for you.
Yeah!
The poet reads a new poem by the poet who broke his heart. Well, you didn't hear it. It might be nice. The realist in me knew the day would arrive when she would switch from writing love poems all about me to writing them about someone who is not me. Today is that day. There it is. Posted on social media. I stare at it like I used to stare at her with absolute wonder. I read the poem and recognize the feelings behind the words, hear her inflections, the emphasis she would read it. I see her revising and reworking the perfect final line. It's all wrapped up in a well-decorated broadside, but it is not a gift to me. Inside my heart, hurt and pain punch at my rib cage to get out. And I will have to let them out soon enough. But right now, at this moment, I'm conflicted. So I read it again to be sure before admitting it's a good fucking poem. Who's in love out there?
Yeah!
Who wants to be in love?
Yeah!
Holy shit. Love crazy. I have accepted the fact that I only fall in love with insane and unstable women. Smoke rising from my house, cut my brake lines, total my truck while smiling type of insanity. Some can hide it for days, even months, like a sniper waiting for the perfect kill shot. Others don't even make it home before my tires are slashed, my face is busted open, and we are on the side of the road with her screaming how it's my fault because I didn't read her mind to know she really did want dessert, even though she said no 3 times. I am a true sucker for beauty, never believing that crazy can be wrapped in such a gorgeous package. That is why I bought me a police scanner. My heart races whenever there's a 5150 call or possible jumper on a bridge. Suspect off her medication, the domestic disturbance. That's when I go out looking for love. Because I know that when I find her, there'll be at least 72 hours with no sharp objects, no access to flammables, only pure, heavily guarded, well-sedated love. And isn't the beginning the best part anyway? Pray. I have read that mountain lions can travel 200 miles in a day for prey. Grizzly bears, 40 miles. Wolves, 30 miles. I suppose I should consider myself worthy that you traveled this far to devour my heart. So I try to see it as a compliment instead of the fact that I just wasn't fast enough to get away. True story, this next one. Alpha Male 2024. Unfortunately, it can still be called Alpha Male 2025. A group of 12 bros just off the swamp tour come out of the bar yelling and backslapping. They stand in the sun by the bayou all tough, high-fiving, talking about bitches and how they're gonna tear Bourbon Street up, dog. Continuously referring to our town as NOLA this and NOLA that and NOLA, baby! Perhaps thinking that will entice the said bitches in Bourbon Street. The toughest of them shout at the gator in the water about how they could take that motherfucker. The gator is far out of reach and unimpressed. While the others laugh and punch each other in their barbed wire tattooed arms, wearing freedom isn't free t-shirts and MAGA hats while sipping their passion fruit high noon. Last one. Do you know that feeling? Do you know that feeling when a relationship reaches a point where you just smile at the ease and comfort of it all? When conversations come easily and you talk all the time about the weather, the news of the day, the state of the country, places to go and see, what to add to grocery lists, books you are reading, or dumb jokes you tell each other that aren't necessarily funny, but you laugh anyway because you just appreciate the effort. You find ways in which you compliment one another. Like one is better at math and spelling, and the other plays the perfect music while cooking. That is not to say there are no challenging times or breakdowns in communication where you can go a day or two without being able to speak to each other. I've heard that in every relationship, there are times when you have to simply take a break and recharge. But that's where the reliability and comfort comes in. They say it takes time to get to that point. However, they also say at other times it just happens instantly. And this is how my latest relationship began. I met her online. It seems to be the only option these days. I haven't introduced her to many of my close friends yet. A few have met her, but we're still figuring one another out. How to respond to one another, how to make this work. Though I'm optimistic, because it already feels comfortable. My favorite part, though, are those slow-moving mornings when my arm rests under the cool side of the pillow. Birds make bird sounds in the courtyard, just beyond the windows, and she greets me with, "Good morning, Todd." And I like how she enunciates my name and that she is there. So I turn in the bed to greet her as well. "Good morning, Alexa. What is the weather today?"